Hi, this is Lorraine Carroll. We're on Lori Live. Yes, I'm happy to be here. Today is Friday the 30th, and it's just been a wonderful, wonderful day. I just want to say thank you for stopping by. I haven't been on the air here for like about a good year, but I'm coming back as my redhead. I wanted to say once again, thank you for stopping by. I'm going to dedicate this show to my granddaughter. I love you so much, and I miss you so much, and my heart is here waiting for you so I can see you once again. I want to dedicate this show to her because I love her so much. So let's get started. I want to talk about today the most incredible feeling, joy. What is joy? Lori Live, can you share that with us? What is joy? Joy is a feeling of great pleasure and happiness. I like that kind of stuff. What would this world be without having any joy? Duh, it would be really sad and real boring. I want to be able to share that with everybody because we need to get past certain things. So later today in this show, I'm actually going to show you how we can go from possibly losing your dog, which is kind of crazy, to getting some joy out of that. Not because we're happy that the dog is gone, duh. No, we need to change our feeling to be able to be happy. Sounds kind of weird, but I'm going to show you how this is going to work. I want to also tell you today, we're going to have a list of 3 types of gratitude that I want to share with you. The first gratitude on my list is that I want to thank Michelle Delvara. She did my photo shoots today. I looked hot and I looked great, and I want to tell her that I'm grateful for her taking the time out to doing my photo shot. It was awesome. We had so much fun. I felt like woman. It was really cool. Number 2, I want to say that I'm grateful because I drank water. Water is a big thing in this country and in this world. I want to let you know that we have a choice in this world of the pH water. Do we want flat water? Do we want some kind of water? But in other parts of the world, they don't have that choice. But here in the US of A, which I'm proud to stand on this soil, we have a choice of water. I'm grateful and I'm happy and I'm lucky to be able to drink a glass of water. We even have a choice of the pH. Isn't that crazy? I like mine 8.8. Anyways, the third type of gratitude that I have on my list, I ate today. I had lunch today. I was able to consume food, drink something with it, because other people in this part of the world, they may not have any food. So I'm grateful, grateful, grateful that I was able to eat today. Isn't that awesome? 3 acts of being gratitude takes you a long, long way. If you're having a hard day and things are not going right for you, I'm telling you guys, do a list of being grateful, because that will lift you up. I feel pretty darn good. I'm happy that I had my photo shoot. I'm happy that I had some water today, and I'm happy that I was able to eat. Isn't that awesome? The next on our list, I'm going to send 3 types of love out. I'm going to send love out to people or places or events that have actually hurt me. I'm going to send, let me put my glasses on because I'm not as bright as I was back in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. I'm 52 now, everybody, guys. August 25th, I was 52 years old and I still look pretty good with red hair. Anyways, I'm going to send love to people who say mean things. Hello, ding dong, that's a good one. I like and I need to send people love who hurt me. There's been times where someone has said cruel things to me, but the best way to act with that, this is very hard. I send them love. I send them love. I send them love. Not because, I really want to say something else, but if you really send somebody love, it changes your whole chemistry within your body. You feel a little more aligned here. It's awesome and it's great. Number 2, I want to send love to my friends and family that had left me. I've had friends for many, many, many years, and it just seems like some friends and family are leaving me. And I guess this is part of our path. This is part of our journey. I don't know. I don't care. I just know that I need to send them love. I need to send them love because I don't want to go around with a bitter heart, a bitter sadness. I want to be happy. So let's get that word bitter out. Let's make sure that we say something like, I'm sending you love, I'm sending you love. And you are visually watching them while you're sending them love. Negative 3, This is a no-brainer here. I'm sending love to negative people. Hello, I can be in the market and there could be somebody very bitter, but you know what? And very negative. Even when I'm in like the line at Ralph's and I'm buying some food items, there's always somebody, you know, and I just think this way, that are not happy. And they're over here giving this poor cashier some hard time. Leave her alone, but I'm sending that person love. That person is awesome. Everyone in this world should actually be happy. We are meant here to be on this world to be happy. Life is meant to be fun. Not angry, not bitter. I don't want to say those words no more. We are going to be sending love to the people who are negative. Now, next, I always do something like I send an act of kindness. I'm doing something kind for somebody. Sometimes being kind doesn't mean that it actually has to come out with money. You can actually hold the door for someone so that they actually can walk in. This is for you men out there. You men need to open the door for the women. My husband, he will run or go straight to the door to open a door for a woman. That's how he was raised. And I want to say thank you so much, babe, because you've done that and you showed that to our girls, how we need to be having the door open for us. But you know what? I also want to say that I leave a good tip because I see a young mom working, doing something with food, and she's serving us food, and I give her a good tip because that can make a big difference for her. She's a young mom. She's doing this type of work, and I actually gave a nice tip. So I did an act of being kind by giving a gracious tip. I was back in school years ago. I used to work at a place called Jack's, and I lived on my tips. My tips were awesome, and so I know that it means a lot to somebody else if we actually give that. So this is just what I did, and I like it a lot because you know what? I made them smile. I know that they're going to go home with a great big smile because they have a little extra money for their day. So that's kind of how I start my show. I want to always give 3 things that I'm grateful for. I want to send 3 things love. Either it's people, you know, events or somebody, I send them love. And I always want to share an act of being kind. I want to share something with you all that wasn't a really good thing for us, I guess you'd say. I had a dog that we've had for almost 9 years. Over a month's time, my dog turned this major flip on us. We noticed that she was having a hard time breathing. We noticed things were happening, blah, 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 right? Well, we ended up going to her vet and we noticed that her liver was bad, her heart was bad, and her lungs went out on her. We actually had to put her down. So if you have a dog out there, or you have a cat, or you have any kind of pet that you really love, go over there and hug them. Go over there and make sure that when they are here on this earth, that you show them that they're loved. These animals give us unconditional love. We don't need to be perfect. We don't have to have our hair a certain color. We don't have to be this thin or this fat or this whatever. These animals give us unconditional love. So my little dog was named Blanca. I love you, baby. We had a really hard time putting her down. Now, how do I get out of that? How, if I've lost somebody, either alive or dead, how do I get out of that feeling of not going from the way I feel to going to complete joy? Hello, I don't know the answer, Lorraine, but let's just try to figure this out. I know that if I give myself a list of being grateful of my animal and all the times that we've had shared together, that changes. And everyone says, time heals. Yeah, sure, whatever. I'm hurting today and I want to make sure that I could change it up just a little bit today. So what I plan to do, and I have been doing, as I think about the great times that we've had together. I also know that this dog gave me and my whole family unconditional love. Love that another human, a human cannot give us, because they're there with us and they don't have no biasness about us. So I wanted to say that in order for me to go from being really, really sad to having some type of joy, I start in the morning thinking about the great things that this dog has given me. We used to dance together. I would put the songs on and I would be dancing. And there's my little Blanca dancing with me. We had some great times together. And during some of the awfulest times that I had during the last 9 years, she did so much great stuff by just being there for us. She would sit by us knowing that we had this connection and that I was having a hard time, say, for the day. But my little dog gave me nothing but pure, unconditional love. So by going through joy, we also have to remember life is meant to be good. Life is meant to be fun. This was my dog's journey. Her journey was to come through life being happy with us and just giving us love. And now that she's gone, of course I miss that. And of course I miss my dog. But you know what? That was her journey. That was her pathway. And she was a part of our life. Blanca, I know that you're here. I miss you so much, Blanquita. That's how I used to talk. That's how I used to talk to her. One of the hardest things after she passed on a Saturday. And I was all about that Chewy.com thing. So I first got all the stuff for it. I did this prior to her going, right? So I had all this information paid for the first time for her. I totally didn't think about it. But the day after, that Chewy.com came to our house. It was a package of food and toys. And I'm like, what the heck is this doing here? Oh my God, my dog's gone. But anyways, that actually was a sign that, my dog is still here with us and she's still part of our lives and we just miss her so much. After she passed, this is a true story. After we were driving back from the vets, it just seemed like everybody in the god darn world were walking their dog that day. We were driving back to the house, 5 or 6 dogs with their owners. I go, what the heck is this? And I noticed that the birds were chirping louder than normal. And I thought, this is kind of like an eerie thing. I see all these dogs, I see all these owners, and they're all happy with their dogs. They were crying. But that was a sign from the heavens or something that this was a sign from her to say that she's here. So if you have a dog or if you have a cat or maybe even a little bird, go on and give those animals love. They will love you unconditionally, where humans don't do that. This is an awesome and this is beautiful. Anyways, I wanted to share that. And yes, I turned 52 years old. I want to thank my mom for giving me birth. I want to thank my dad for them both planning to have me back in 1967, because when my parents got married, they wanted a child and they planned me. So that was a great thing for me to know that I was wanted. I just love hearing the story that my dad told all the time, how my mom was in labor, and we heard this story, but I wanted to thank my mom. Thank you for giving me birth. And yes, I am 52 years old. I've actually been going through some other health things too as Lori Live is coming out. I just had surgery done in my arm. I had my actual rotator cuff, which hurts like hell. But anyways, it's finally healing. It's going to take about 6 months to a year for this to heal. But I have an awesome doctor. I feel like a new woman with a new type of pain, but the pain isn't from the prior time. It's because it's just healing. So I'm going through that. I got my red hair going on, everybody. I went from blonde to redheaded. I wanted to tell everybody, go change your look sometimes. It's nice to have a different look or have another color going on. I just like who I am. I like how I look, and I actually want to walk out of here with having some power going. Anyways, I want to tell everybody thank you for stopping by. This is Lori Quiros. We're on Lori Live. I want to tell my granddaughter one more time that Grandma loves you very much, and you are always in my heart, and I love the color green because you love the color green. And I want to make a shout out once again to all the women and girls out there, because we are here to empower you. I want you women and girls to go to bed with a great big smile on your face. Get up with an enormous amount of power and strength that you can take on the day. I'm here to empower you. I'm here to inspire you. And I want to say thank you for stopping by. This is Lori Quiros. May you never be the same. Good night.